Okay, Scout's Honor, I have not tried that yet. I've got the power back on because when I hit this switch, we've got, see that light fixture and the exhaust fan come on at the same time. I still try to be careful with this when I don't have a cover plate on. My ceiling fan is working and it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with this one. It has everything to do with that. That's the main power. If I turn that off right now, the light's going to go off. Okay? And the power, all the power goes off to that. And if I turn that back on, the light, oh hey, the light will come on because the light was on this remote when I turned that off. Okay, let's turn this light off. Okay? And that's, I'm going to turn the ceiling fan off. And when I turn this off, if I turn that back on, the light should not come on. See? I got the power on. The only time that light's going to come on now is when I hit that. And it only came back on now. See? Because I turned that switch off when this light was on. Does that make sense? Okay, enough of that. You didn't really come here to see about this, did you? Our main thing. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers. You're going to see what I see when I turn this dimmer on. I'm going to keep it in the high. Well, I'm just going to turn it on. Okay, I got it on. And look at that, it does work. I've got it high all the way, and now I'm going to turn it down. Look at that. I am liking that. I am so happy that these LEDs dim. That's amazing. I've done it, by Joe. And it's funny too, this dimmer here, I could see, I think it's a lit, yes it is, it's a lit dimmer. So at night, it's gonna light up. And you see the top of this, see right there? Look at that. That means it's a lit dimmer. I didn't really have to have a lit dimmer. You can get them at the store, lit or unlit, on your dimmer switch. Okay? So if you want one in a particular area that you don't want to probe around, like I put some lit dimmer ones, or actually just a lit light switch in the garage, let's say. That always comes in handy. You open up the garage and you want to turn the light on out there and you can't see and it's dark and you're trying to put some stuff in the garbage can or something. And lit, yeah, so you can get standard light switches that are lit. You know, you get a standard light switch. These happen to be three-way light switches. But see how it's lit there? You can see that, see? And this one's lit too. Oh, you can't always get those. Okay, so that tells me, what does that tell me? That first off tells me I'm going to put all that back in. And now, before I forget, I gotta remember, don't forget to turn the power back off. So I'm gonna go back, turn the power off, so I can push those all back in. And should I put electrical tape on here? Because I have electrical tape, I'm going to, but you don't necessarily have to. It's just something that some people do whenever they put wire nuts on. And remember when we took this out in the other room, it had some electrical tape. It doesn't take very long to put a couple strips, zips of that around there. And then I can push that back in and be all done. I'll show you that in a minute. But see, that tells me that I should be able to get a three-way dimmer. And I know I can because I've seen them at the store and I've installed them before. That means these two will dim. That means my little duct tape that I put on yesterday, right here at the end, I may end up pulling that off on that end and down at the other end. And I just did that just to see how well it would work, you know. And I'm probably going to be able to pull that off now, because you could see how bright these get and how dim I can get them. I'm gonna turn this on again. See how bright that is? And look how low I can dim that. That's nice. Now for ambiance late at night, and you know, for the last couple hours of evening, if you want them just dimmed like that, I think that looks kind of nice. And then I can dim that one here, I can dim this one, I can dim that one, or whatever, okay? Gives you plenty of options. And these LED lights, it's something that they've come out recently with, and the little bulbs are in a strip in here, all inside this cavity here, up against in there. And so if these ever burned out, you cannot replace that. You might be able to save the directions. In fact, I think I threw away the 3 boxes for those, but I saved the box for this one here, and they're from the same manufacturer. I'll have to look at that before I throw that box away, and save the little manual, the directions and stuff, because you might be able to order. If that ever burns out, say it burns out 10 years from now, and 10 years from now you still love these things, maybe you can get the replacement housing bit that fits inside of there. I know other light fixtures you can, and like for the ceiling fans, this light is the same way. It's got all this goody stuff inside. There's no real light bulb that you can unscrew and replace when it burns out, because this is LED light. And that whole little round section, if it ever burns out years down the road, I can order another one from the manufacturer, and they'll send it out here. You undo a couple screws, you pull it out, and of course you've got to redo a couple of wire harness pieces and that kind of stuff, but it should unclip fairly easy, and then you can replace that. So the owner's manual booklets for the ceiling fans, yes, I've saved those. And probably for light fixtures, you probably should save those too, especially if you got the LED style and if those lights ever burn out. Okay? And you know, LED lights and so forth, and the ceiling fan, they have warranties on it too, so look at that, read that. I know for the ceiling fan, there was I think it said lifetime. It was funny, it said limited lifetime warranty, and I'm like, what the heck are they talking about? Read the directions and stuff, and it might include your light working for the next 10 years, and if it doesn't, you would have to call them, you'd have to save your receipt, you'd have to send it back to them, and if you can prove to them, if you know how old your ceiling fan is, the manufacturer's number or serial number or whatever in there, they might give you the little kit for free, you know. Or if something goes wrong with your ceiling fan, there's a warranty on it, and you might get warranties for these kind of light fixtures too. Okay, check it out. But I am sure glad these dim. Okay, so now I'm going to go turn the light breaker off in the garage. And incidentally, the breaker was a 20 amp breaker, and that's why these wires were 12 gauge wires. Okay, I was checking that out when I was installing these, because on that particular one I had to use some pigtails, and I was pretty sure that the breaker was a 20 amp breaker, and in fact it was, and I'm glad I used the pigtails of 12 gauge wire rather than the 14 for that. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's on my channel in the same area where you're finding this one. If you can't find it, you can always go to my YouTube channel main page, click on playlists, and then scroll down to everything electrical or something like that, and you'll find them. It'll be there.